Hi there, welcome back. Excellent work in setting up your promo page information for your course. In this video, we'll look into the Administrator Learner settings. First, we will look at the general settings for administrating your learners. To do this, go to Administer Learners, General. In the General Settings page, some settings that you can update are class banner, assigning facilitators to learners groups, and creating groups for the class. These options are optional to use. You can use this to set up necessary administration for facilitators of your course. In this page, you can also switch between each classes easily by clicking on the tab on the top here. Once you have changed the classes, you can update the necessary settings that you want each class to have. Please pause now if you need to update any of the settings. Great! Next, we'll be looking into setting the course and class timeline. To do this, go to Administer Learners, Timeline. On this page, you will be able to set timeline such as start and end date for the course and class. As in the previous settings, you can easily switch from each class of the course by clicking on the top tab and choosing the desired class. Once you have chosen the class that you want to update the timeline, you can directly update the timeline in the sections below. You can update the time zone, start date, enrollment close date, and end date by clicking on each tab to insert the desired date and time. Aside from that, on this page, you can also set the class spacing for each class. There are 3 types for you to choose from. Open MOOC, where learners have full freedom of their learning pace. Self-paced, where learners have to complete the current module first in order to continue to the next module. Or schedule, where learners have to follow your set schedule. If you set the class spacing as scheduled, you also have the option to set the page due dates and access time. If you would like to use this option, add a page by typing the page name that you would like to set the due date or access time to. Then, if you would like to set the due date, click here and choose the date. Then, click the clock icon to set in the time. If you would like to choose and set the page access time, untick the default button to set the access time. Then, set the date by clicking on the tabs shown. Great! Please pause now if you would like to try this out. Welcome back. Did you manage to update your course timeline? Great work! Next, we will be looking at managing learners in your course. To do this, go to Administer Learners, Learners. Same as the previous pages, you can easily switch between the classes of the course by clicking on the top tab over here. In this page is where you can invite or enroll learners to the course. You can either enroll existing learners by finding them via their OpenLearning profile name or email, or if the learners does not have an OpenLearning account yet, you can invite the learners into the course via email by clicking Enroll Learners. You can enroll up to 5,000 learners at a time by clicking on the Need to Enroll Multiple Learners button over here. Please note that both of these options' availability differs based on your class setting and is only open once you have set the course online. Aside from that, on this page, you will also be able to see the learners' information that are already in the course. You will see their learner's name, their email, their enrollment date, completion date, active time, progress, and many more. From here, you're also able to send a reminder message to the learners to complete the course, export the learner's data, issue achievement, and also remove the learners from the course. Please pause now to add in your learners to your course. Welcome back. Great work. Now you have learners in your course. Next, let's look at the statistics and data for your course. To do this, go to Administer Learners, Statistics. On this page, on this first section, you can view the learners' progress overview of the course. Aside from that, you can also view the data for the pages, students, and comments made within the course. This would be a great information for you to find out what have been happening within your course once the course has started running for a while. Next, let's look at making announcement. To do this, go to Administer Learners, Announcements. Announcement within the course can be made from this page or from the Announcement tab on the left tab navigation. On this page, you can easily create, schedule, or view the announcement for the course. To add new announcement, just click the Add Announcement button. You can set to have the announcement to be announced to one class or to multiple classes of the course. Add a title and the message. Then you can choose to have the announcement published immediately or scheduled for later. You can even opt to have the announcement to be repeated by choosing an option under Repeat Announcement section here. Once you're happy with everything, click Send. You can then view the announcement on the main page and make changes if you need to from here. Please pause now if you would like to try to add your own announcement to your course. Great work on adding your first announcement. Now, we will look into the advanced setting for administrating your learners. To do this, go to Administer Learners, Advanced. On the first section of the page, you can set pre-enrollment questions which the learners have to answer before accessing the course content. You can add the questions here on this tab, choose the type of answer, and opt for it to be required to be answered by the learners and whether it is editable or not. Aside from that, on this page, you will also find the LTI integration authentication credential if you are planning to integrate the class to another platform. Finally, you can also export the comments from any pages in the course to a CSV file using the settings over here. You can find the page that you would like to export the comments and click Export Comments to download the CSV file. Bravo! Now, you will be able to administer your learners' learning progress like a pro. If you require any support in any part of this step, please reach out to the customer success team via live chat, phone, or email. You can also find the help documentation on each of the settings via help.openlearning.com. Thank you.